welcome to episode 2 of Coffee in a Flat Cap, a series where I sit down with a cup of coffee, a flat cap on my head, and I just talk about mental health, more specifically ways and tips and tricks that you can use to improve your mental health that I've picked up over my 14-year-long battle with several mental illnesses. So if Coffee in a Flat Cap sounds like you might enjoy it, or you might pick up a few tips and tricks and hopefully, fingers crossed, improve your mental health, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell notification icon so that way you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. If you missed episode 1, we talked about music and how that can have a positive effect on your mental health. I'll leave a link in the description below. So if you want to pause here, make yourself a cup of tea or a cup of coffee, you can do, and let's get comfortable and dive into episode 2. Before we get into the bones of episode 2, I really do want to point out that I am not a trained mental health professional. As I say in the intro, these are just tips, tricks, and ways that you might be able to improve your mental health that I've picked up personally in my own 14-year-long battle with mental illnesses. So, without further ado, let's get into episode 2. I want to talk today, if I may, about social media and mental health. Mainly, I'm not going to go into if I think it's a good thing, if I think it's a bad thing. I just want to give you some tips and something that I did that greatly improved my feelings towards social media. So, starting with Facebook, I used to be friends with some people that didn't have a positive impact in my life. And I also used to like and follow pages and be a member of groups that, again, didn't have a positive impact on my life. So there's an easy fix to that. You unfriend those people, you unlike those pages, and you remove yourself from those groups. So I did those 3 things. And trust me, it's not a bad thing unfriending people if they don't have a positive impact on your life. That's what I did, and I feel so much better for it. So I did those 3 things: unfriended, unfollowed, and removed myself and left those groups. And then I thought, well, what can I do now that would improve my time, my mental health with social media? So what I did is I started following pages and joining groups of things that interested me and that I liked. So, for instance, I love cats and dogs. So I followed a lot of dog pages and cat pages. It sounds really silly, but trust me, it did have a massive impact on my mental health. I also joined several dog groups and one cat group, and I've got to say that has just been, those were the best decisions that I made in my time on social media. One dog group in particular, I was a regular poster in that group, and I got a message from someone who moderated the group asking if I too wanted to be a moderator. You love dogs so much, you go from just liking pictures to moderating a group that is about dogs, and it was seriously the best time of my life. I made some absolutely amazing friends through doing that. And I'm in a group chat with 3 of them now, and I can safely say that they're my best friends. We speak every day. There'd be a time where my phone would text, I'd get a text, and I think, oh yeah, someone wants to speak to me, but it would just be either from my network provider or Domino's. So it really is nice that my phone is going off, but it's going off in a good way, where I'm talking to my friends and we're having a good time. So that is what I did on Facebook. Just unfriended the negative people, unfollowed the negative pages, removed myself from the negative groups, and I didn't add people. I don't really care to add people on Facebook, but I liked pages that interested me, that had a subject that interested me, and I joined groups of the same thing. And since doing that, my mental health with social media has just got so much better. So much better. You know, you see those cute dogs, you see the funny words like chimkin and boop the snoot, and you think, this is amazing. This is what my life was missing on social media. So I hope you're all okay. Just having a quick sip of coffee here. I hope some of what I just said made sense, or it's something that you might think about doing. Again, as I say, I'm not a mental health professional. I'm just someone that's suffered with mental illnesses for 14 years. And I'm just giving you advice and tips and tricks that I've picked up and that I've used myself that have improved my mental health. Again, social media I think it's a good thing. I know I said I wouldn't go into whether I say it's a good thing. I think it's a good thing. I'm not going to go into anything other than that. Simply then just, if you're having a bad time with social media, as I say, it's not a bad thing to unfriend the people that don't have a positive impact in your life. You can do that. You're free to do that. And you're also free to unlike the pages that don't have a positive impact in your life. And you're also free to join the groups and like pages that you think will have a positive impact on your life. It's just something that I did that really greatly improved my mental health with social media. One thing I need to get better at is checking the views on my videos. I have a very bad habit of checking the views literally every 10 minutes after I upload it, refreshing the page, like how many views has this got, how many views has that got, and that's something that I realise is bad for my mental health, and that is something that I'm going to cut back on and eventually stop doing. If one video gets, I don't know, 9 views and another video gets 12 views, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. As long as people are enjoying what they're watching, then that's all that matters. So what I said again about, unfriending negative people and liking pages and joining groups that will have a positive impact on your life, it's not news. I think people know that, but I will say it massively improved my mental health. Just something to think about. If you're having a bad time with social media and you think there's so much negativity on social media, then follow more positive pages. That's what I did, and I unfollowed, as I say, all the negative pages. And now I enjoy looking at Facebook. I enjoy looking at Instagram. I don't use Twitter. Never really interested me, Twitter, but Facebook and Instagram, I enjoy looking at them now. And another thing with Instagram, you can follow hashtags. So if you're looking up hashtag winter walks and you enjoy looking at all the snowy pictures, you can follow that hashtag. So in your feed, you will get accounts posting pictures with the hashtag winter walk. So you can see all those pictures in your feed. You don't have to keep looking for it. Again, that I don't think is really news, but that's something that I did. I followed the hashtag traditional tattoos and the Elder Scrolls, and now I'm seeing beautiful pictures of tattoos and Elder Scrolls memes, which are always funny. So I think that's going to do it for episode 2 of Coffee and a Flat Cap. Hopefully you found this episode useful, and the advice and tips and tricks I gave with improving your time on social media will help you and make your time scrolling through Facebook and Instagram that little bit better. So until the next episode, I will see you all then. Have a very lovely day.